How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm bringing something very new to the channel. It's been a while since I switched up my actual industry when it comes to how I make money online, but this is a thing that I've been looking at for a while. And me personally, I'm in the stock market as well, which I should actually bring you the platform I use. Very low cost to get started, but this is another industry I wanted to jump in, and that's the cryptocurrency industry, just because it's a look at the future. And just like the stock market, it's one of those things, if you get in and get some while it's cheap, it's just only going to go up. It's expected to go up, triple, quadruple than what it is right now. And it's at 400. I think a few months ago it was down to, it was at 200, maybe a little less than that. Now it's already up to $400 per ETH. But anyways, guys, a lot of people are looking at this specific platform that I'm talking about, Forsage, and I pretty much didn't understand it at the beginning. So I want to take time to break it down from my understanding. I'm not an expert. I'm new to this. So this is, I know people can explain this thing way better than me, but from a basic eye, for someone really trying to figure out, should I join this thing or how does it work? I'm going to break it down, no script, so you can get the real from what I'm seeing while I'm in the process, of getting started, etc. So guys, the biggest word that I took away, from the website that I didn't understand from the beginning is crowdfunding. Not understanding what crowdfunding is off rip will throw you totally for a loop. Because for a minute I thought crowdfunding just equals scam. I don't know, it was just a word that targeted scam in my mind, not knowing, that this thing has been put into place actually as a law for that makes this thing, legal for many years. All crowdfunding is I see it a lot. You might see someone with, say, a bike or something, a special bike, that goes off road, and they don't want to, I'm not sure if they can or they don't want to, but they don't just want to go through banks to get all of their funding, for that thing. So they ask people to invest, whether it's me or you, actual investors, to invest into the funding of that product so they can get it out there. And once they get it out there, that's when you'll get your actual product. So it might be months down the road, it might be a year down the road when they're actually being developed, but they ask people to fund into that project so they can get the money that way to fund that project. So that's what crowdfunding is. I've actually seen it. I've actually almost done it. I just didn't really understand crowdfunding, so that was another reason why I didn't do it at the time, because I've actually seen products and people doing this for their product. So once you understand what crowdfunding is, you will understand that Forsage is a crowdfunding platform, meaning it's designed to help you fund your projects or whatever it is that you always wanted to do that but didn't have funding for. But what makes it so great is they integrated ethereum into the equation. So now you can fund your projects or, stack up on ethereum, if that makes sense. Ethereum, Bitcoin right now is at 9 grand. Bitcoin started very low. Ethereum right now is at 400 per Ethereum. It's expected to double, triple, quadruple, down the road. A lot of people got in when Ethereum was only $200, so they made double their money for getting Ethereum. But what you should realize is that Ethereum is $400, so the average person is not going to have enough money to invest in something like Ethereum. And that's how it usually is. People are scared to get in the stock market because they think they don't have the money, which the stock market is another talk. You can actually, get into that thing for very low and profit, but that's more of a long-term game as well. Let me put this cup down. But anyways, guys, so after understanding those two things, one being crowdfunding, so that alone will answer a lot of questions. Two, they've actually added Ethereum to the equation, so you're actually able to get, a 2-for-1 thing, either get funding to your project or stack up on your Ethereum. So how is this thing done is another thing. You see these matrices and et cetera, et cetera. So I know that really is throwing you for a loop, because that really threw me for a loop. So looking at the company over the last few weeks and actually, having a lot of guys in the company and really seeing the way things are being funded and crowd share within the company are through these matrices. They've actually brought, I guess, multi-level marketing network marketing kind of into the gist. It turns a lot of people off because they say, well, can I only make money, recruiting people, etc. And to be very honest, if you really want to capitalize on some quicker type success, actually going out there getting paid what you're worth, yes, you're going to have to put some work when it comes to, recruiting people. Because how they have it set up is, there's two sides to Forsage. There's an X3 and there's an X4 matrix. So the X3 is more, on personal recruits. If you activate yourself in the X4 matrix C as well, that integrates, spillover, coming from up or coming from underneath. It all works on how these, when these positions are filled, you can receive spillover, like I said, from your top and from your bottom. So to be realistic, until you, start earning Ethereum, because you earn Ethereum through filling the matrices. Each matrix C is worth a certain amount of Ethereum. You activate how much Ethereum you would like to earn, and if you activate the X4, that's more Ethereum through the efforts of others. So to me, to really get the gist, they kind of made a creative way, the crowdfunding versus just people giving you money for this project that might come out or might not come out, and you're able to gain Ethereum within a group effort. So that's, I'm gonna say a lot of things after this, but that's the main gist, to be crowdfunded for your projects, but also to earn Ethereum, with a team effort instead of just coming out your pocket after in the purchase $400 worth of Ethereum just for one Ethereum. Hope I'm not losing you. I'm not a pro to really even be losing you, but hope I'm not losing you. So with the X4 matrices, that's more so when the spillover, when we keep hearing the spillover, people coming in from on top of me, people coming in on my matrices from underneath me, that's where the spillover comes in. So now that we have the more confusing things put into the air, a person is probably asking, so if I don't recruit a lot of people, will I not make a lot of money? No, that is not the case, because each position is worth a certain amount of Ethereum. So you might only have 5 people, come in your matrices from your referrals, but they decide to upgrade to level 6, level 7, which is worth, in the thousands of Ethereum. So with, 12 referrals, which is the ultimate goal, it's like that in all MLMs, you get 12 and you help people duplicate. So with that being said, those people might come in and upgrade to high levels. It's like how like high ticket companies. So you might have only 5 people, but they might upgrade at some high Ethereum packages, meaning out of those 5 people, you profit, the sky is the limit. So it's not really, so to say, a recruiting game unless you're bringing in people that are only getting started at low cost, when it comes to Forsage. And, I see it, to make it just so simple, I see it as, put some work in and, make sure you activate at a reasonable amount of positions so, you can earn, spillover, but just put some work in and figure out how to explain this thing as smooth as possible, and people are going to follow on, because this is why I added this to my arsenal. I like things. Sorry about the shaky camera. We're going iPhone today. But this is how I feel, man. This is something that can grow outside of my efforts. Meaning if Ethereum goes up and have a nice amount of Ethereum, it's going to go up like the stock market goes up. Period. So this is just something I like adding more. It's like it's refreshing. So I can go hard and I can lay off. And if Ethereum keeps going up, the amount of Ethereum I have in my wallet is going to keep going up. Whether I work the company or don't. This is just something to have on the side, because depending on the amount of Ethereum you have, like I said, if it goes up, your balance is going to go up whether you work it or not, versus an affiliate or MLM regular. There's no incentive. If you stop working, unless your business is on autopilot, your money doesn't do nothing. You continue to struggle. And if you have monthly subscriptions, and you're making no money, you're in the negative. So this is why I really like something like Forsage, despite what people say. I'm going to personally ride this out because I've always wanted to get into the crypto world because, you know, crypto is very, you know, secure. And with Forsage, you know, they have the blockchain and smart contracts, meaning there's no one controlling the crypto. It's all ran on code. So the money doesn't go to any certain person that runs the company. It goes member to member, you know. So it's just one of those secure things, and also just one of them things you want to just have and try out, you know. Having crypto, like having money encrypted, you know, on your phone, or you can actually have an actual device. And you know, it's just technology. I just know where the world's going to go, and it's going to be good. It's just going to be great to have some crypto, especially ethereum, which is expected to double and triple. So that's the big takeaway. Like I said, I might just make this video super long, me ranting. That's the big takeaway, you know, to realize when joining something like, you know, crypto and Forsage. And Forsage is just appealing to me how it's structured and how it's funded. You know, we can earn as much ethereum as we can without having just to keep coming out of pocket, you know. So if I can, you know, I love this industry of recruiting. That's just me. I like building teams and helping people. I like having the ability to change people's life, you know. Even if you're not good at recruiting, it's not about, see, this is the problem, man. A lot of people join a lot of people that aren't good leaders. They're producers. They're not good leaders. They don't know how to keep you motivated. I do it all. I built my brand and what I do from the bottom up, and I get in the trenches with my people. And with something like multi-level marketing is what you should, that's just talk. That's talk. As long as you find something that's going to pay you what you're worth, and I'm not talking about them MLMs that pay you a percentage, a penny for a whole bunch of work. I'm talking about something that's going to actually pay you. Like, for example, with Ethereum, like, you know, you're not getting paid 5 cents for 5 referrals, or 10% of this purchase. It's straightforward to it. You're gonna earn this and this, and the compensation plan is a little different. Like, there's pass ups, you know. There's certain people that you're gonna get that's gonna reactivate your matrix on its own. There's some people that are gonna get passed up to you just through the compensation plan, but that's not really important. Just know it's a crowdfunding platform, and you're gonna be earning Ethereum all throughout, all different ways. So that's what makes it so good. Like, it's just really a no-brainer to ride this. I wouldn't say ride this wave, but ride Ethereum as its own, because like I said, it's Ethereum. So if it goes up, it goes down. We're going off of Ethereum. We're not going off of really a person, you know, if they want to keep the company open or shut the company down. But anyways, this is going to be very big. I think I'm going to be making a lot of videos on this just because it's very interesting. But so let's talk about purchasing crypto. You're going to have places you purchase it, and then you're going to have the wallets you send it to for, you know, transferring it out, purchasing it through Forsage, etc. So I'm going to list what I used. It's not really hard to do it, but, you know, me being nervous, you know, it being my first time purchasing crypto, it being a little foreign to me. But I'm going to connect you guys with the sites that I use personally, and I like. Everything was smooth except for when I initially purchased crypto. It flagged, my bank account flagged it because it was foreign. Like, you know, what is this? You're not usually purchasing over there, which is good, but you'll just have to verify that you're purchasing it. And besides that, I haven't had any problems. So one of the places is Coin Mama. I think it's called Coin Mama. Like, I'll leave everything below because I just want you to know this before you go through the process. Coin Mama was one that I got verified for, but I was in a rush to get this thing going. So these other two I actually purchased from, and there's a strict verification process. I mean, some make you show your ID, some make sure you register your face to make sure you're not doing any fraudulent. But where I actually purchased from was Coinbase. And Coinbase is, I purchased it, you know, through my computer or your browser, and then they have the Coinbase wallet is what you're going to send it through. So I purchased through Coinbase, and I purchased through Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet, actually, you can actually purchase through the wallet on your phone. And there's like a third party, you know, thing connected with it to actually purchase the crypto. And with Trust Wallet, the third party was called Moon something. You know, I had no problem with them. They verified. It does take a little minute, you know, sometimes hours to actually deliver the crypto, because you're going to go through the verification process. They're going to make sure you're real. Then they're going to verify if they can verify your transaction. Then once your transaction is verified, you're good to go. That means it went through. And then it takes some time to deliver your crypto actually to your wallet. So this process for new people, I'm explaining it like this because it's different. Some of you, maybe you already know about this. You already purchased crypto. For someone absolutely new, I want to let you know it's going to be different, but I'm actually giving you the places. So this process is very quick. For your browser, MetaMask, they have a third party as well. But so after you figure out where you're purchasing from, then you're going to have the actual wallet. So with Coinbase, they have the Coin Wallet. I pretty much got all of them. I got Coin Wallet, I have Trust Wallet, and the MetaMask wallet, which is mainly used on my browser. So from there, it's going to ask you where do you want to send it. So far, Coinbase is pretty simple as well as far as getting it to Forsage. So say you like the Coinbase and Coin Wallet platform, so you pretty much can go from Coinbase and send it to your wallet, and then from Coin Wallet right to Forsage. MetaMask, if you want to use your browser, that authorizes very quick. Like I said, it's a little rambling, but I'm trying to show you what could happen. So either way, if you choose one of these, this will be very simple. I was doing everything because I'm like, this ain't processing. My bank account had flagged the one thing. So I'm like, is it my bank account or is it the actual platform? So I had went and tried to purchase from this platform, then found out, okay, yeah, I had to verify. So I verified. So to make what I'm saying very simple, so once you pretty much purchase, you got that part done, and I'll walk you through it. Once you purchase, you get that done. You have your actual cash. It's in the wallet. All right. It's in the wallet now. You have your Ethereum in the wallet, and it's Ethereum, not Ethereum Classic. There's an option to purchase Ethereum Classic. It's just the Ethereum. So now that we have this talked about, now we want to create the Forsage account. Finally. So with crypto, Forsage, blockchain, there's mining fees. And mining fees is pretty much a miner, a crypto miner, Bitcoin miner, Ethereum miner. Pretty much they're the person verifying transactions, I should say. So they're the people verifying all of the transactions, making sure they're, real crypto, not mimic crypto or any fraudulent things. So they have a mining fee, especially with Forsage being so hyped and everyone's joining. There's thousands joining a day. The mining fees are going up, because it's taking more effort from these miners to verify all these transactions. So they actually have a mining fee, gas mining fee, which I had to learn this on the way. So if you go to my Ethereum site, my Forsage site right now, you'll see where the mining is at. So if it's at, around 200, 198, that breaks down to around $68 just in mining fees. Like I said, verification fees. It's just what goes on with the blockchain, how they verify. That has nothing really to do with Forsage. It's just the high authority and, the high demand needed to process all these transactions. So I had loaded my account, I was just starting off. They say you start at Forsage with $20, but no one's emphasizing these mining fees. So 202, 198 mining fee is going to break down to $68. So it's a $68 fee on top of if you wanted to start for, 20 Ethereum. So make sure you click my Forsage link and check it out and make sure you can afford what's going on. Like I said, 202, 198, I think it's GWI are gonna equal out to around $68 on top of what you want to add to get started with Forsage. So when I was, registering with Forsage, it was giving me an error, insufficient funds. It kept saying add 20 more bucks. I had around 68, and I'm like, what's going on? Me not knowing, and you might not knowing. The fee alone was taking my whole wallet, and I needed an extra $20 actually minimum to get started with Forsage, and that's purchasing amount of Ethereum. So yeah, so depending on you know, where the mining fees are right now. Like I'm telling you, 198 to 202 is around 68, 70 bucks. So this is gonna let you know how much you need to get started, which is my question, how much you need to get started. So it's gonna be at least 80, that's from now, and this thing is going up and down from now, at least, you know, 90 bucks, 87, 90 bucks, depending on where it's fluctuating. So if you're a heavy hitter and you know you want to activate more spots as you get in, because when you get in, you can upgrade to higher spots, but you want to at least just start off, get in the door, figure things out with at least that 20 plus that mining fee, depending where it's at. So you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna see where the mining fee is, and it's gonna let you know, even if you try to register, it's gonna tell you how much you need to actually get in. So that's a good thing to know. So if you're a heavy hitter, even if you're a heavy hitter, you want at least that, depending on where, like I said, depending on where the mining fee is, you want at least that 90 bucks to just get in the door, and then you're gonna get in the door and upgrade from there, etc. So this is me talking from a newbie, outside looking in on Forsage, breaking it down pretty briefly. And like I said, to touch more in, you know, how to earn with Forsage, you're gonna earn with Forsage from, you know, Ethereum going up, depending on how much Ethereum you get. And as far as with the matrices, you know, bringing people in and receiving spillover, depending on your position, is gonna bring you more Ethereum. Cash, so pretty much everything is in Ethereum. So you can either take your Ethereum, whether you're recruiting in, they're gonna give you Ethereum, which you can transfer into US dollars, euros, wherever you're located. So know that we're pretty much helping each other build our Ethereums through this crowdfunding platform. They made it into a, you know, they added a little MLM twist in it for, I guess, people like me who like this type of team building in, so we can bring in people to our crowdfunding platform more uniquely, you know, and have a more incentive, you know, not just, because if you just go ask a person, hey, can you know, invest 50 bucks into my company, even if you ask another marketer, they're probably, you know what I mean, gonna look at you funny. But this gives the initiative for, you know, marketing more. I guess it's more fit towards people in our industry saying, hey, yeah, I want some Ethereum. I want to fund my project, and I guess I'll help you fund your project with how everything is set up. You know, this is a very basic explanation, and it took me a while to actually understand this. But this is a basic explanation of Forsage. You know, not everyone's gonna be attracted to this thing. You know, there's a lot of crypto guys I see, you know, pros, you know, and they're into what they're into. But like I said, this is for someone that's into, you know, they want to, you know, grow their projects, fund their projects. They'll like to actually try out Ethereum and see where it goes from here, because it might shoot up. It's just like the stock market. Some people are like, nah. And then say something like, you know, one of the top businesses shoots up, and they're like, man, if I would have just got in on that when it was only that, man, I could have made a lot of money. So I kind of see it as, you know, the stock market. When Ethereum goes up, depending on how much Ethereum you have in a group effort, how many people you brought in, if you just want to hold on to your Ethereum, who knows, the sky's the limit, or you want to cash it out to cash. But yeah, I'm going to make more videos. This is actually fun to talk about versus, you know, the typical thing I bring to this channel. But this is my unorthodox Forsage review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this can bring light to more people. I'll get more specific and more organized. If you have any questions, make sure you comment them below. Even if you think negatively of Forsage, I'm curious, because it's very, after getting this outlook on it, I get it. It's not going to work for some people, especially those that don't like really recruiting. So you might have had a bad example, or you might have joined someone that didn't give you the real. So let me know what else you want to know about Forsage from a newbie. I won't say I'm just trying it out, because I'm going to go hard with it. But being a newbie, not really knowing about crypto, comment below what you feel are your outtakes on Forsage. And I'll just keep you upgraded with what's going on. If it blows up, or if if it hits the fan, you know, I'll just keep you updated. I'm kind of going in, not blind, but I'm going in brand new and then learning as I go. It's just like with anything, guys. But thank you for viewing the channel. Thumbs up this, subscribe for more information, and let me know what you want to see next, guys.